Hey Cancer, so it's Kelly from your Queen Bee Tarot. It's your girl. Finally trying to get through these readings. So I noticed something kind of particular, which doesn't surprise me, because we do have a supermoon in your sign, and it is driving everybody bat crazy. Like, all the signs are super emotional. Everybody's coming to terms with things that they weren't coming to terms with before. It seems like, yeah, my trusty box of animal crackers is here, so do expect me to eat because I haven't eaten today and it's been a long day. A long day. Lots of classes, tarot classes, and then a reading. And I'm still going. So you're talking about 12 hours. So anyway, I'm still going, and I noticed some odd things. You got a lot of messages from the angels. I did go ahead and pull your romance angels, and I pulled messages from your angels from my oracle deck to save some time, because 40 minutes talking right now, I'm just exhausted. So the first one you have is pay attention to the red flags. Doesn't surprise me. With this in your supermoon, you're going to be coming to terms with a lot of things that maybe were an illusion before to you. Some of you feel like things were being hidden. Some of you feel like you were having emotions that you couldn't deal with. Or things just came to light that you got emotional about. But the veils are all lifted because we got a supermoon in your sign. So with Mars in retrograde, that's messing everything up. Everybody's cars are breaking down. Computers are breaking down. Phones are acting up. Miscommunications with all your people. I'm an Aries, so that's my planet, the planet of war, and Aries was the god of war. So with that in retrograde, everything is already crazy, and then you throw that super Cancer moon in there, and not only is everybody crazy, they're emotional, because that veil, that real thin veil of illusions, is being lifted. It's being lifted from your emotional side, from a mundane standpoint. Meaning that on Earth, right in front of you, the situations you weren't able to figure out before are becoming very clear to you. That veil is lifting for everybody. You know, I've seen it with Gemini, I've seen it with Aries, I've seen it with quite a few people in the past few days with readings. It's lifting, and they're coming to me with some serious emotional stuff that they need to get through. Do know that in personal readings, I am able to help you get through that stuff as well. But the next card you have is very soon. So whatever's coming to you is coming to you very soon, but you need to get through these red flags. You need to get through this supermoon, because everybody's bugging out. Everybody's got some emotional things going on. They be coming to me like, what do I do? And a lot of it stems from past issues that you weren't able to see clearly before, that you need to understand when you get a reading. I'm going to look at your past and see what got you to the present, and what then is the solution to your present. Just ignore that. And then you've got free yourself. So a lot of you are finally freeing yourself from maybe chains you felt binding you to relationships, or I know I'm always picking at myself and uncomfortable. It's cold tonight in Boston. In the middle of July, it's cold outside. Figure that one out. This retrograde. And then on top of it, we've got Jupiter spinning. The planet of luck is actually spinning the right way, and it won't happen again for another 30 years. So that kind of cancels out our good luck and drops Mars retrograde on us and a Cancer supermoon. So y'all are getting hit really, really hard right now. You're seeing things in your relationship for what they really are. And Cancer, you're very good at starting things, but you're not very good at finishing them. I'd advise you at this time, if you are seeing untruths in your relationship, to have a heart-to-heart conversation and leave that person. I'm seeing a lot of Cancers that are still in that relationship out of guilt, but they're still doing their own thing behind that person's back. That's the type of damage that you can't ever, I'm not saying all of y'all, it's not going to resonate with everybody, but a good portion of it should, because This is your supermoon in the middle of Mars retrograde and Jupiter going forward. This is a cluster. So a lot of this should resonate, but you're seeing the wrongs in your relationship for what they are. The veil lifted. And it's, I mean, when I do the unicorns, it even says right in there, there's a quote from Maya Angelou: when someone shows you who they are, believe them. Don't look past those red flags and put up that veil and still continue to love somebody that you know is wrong for you or cheating on you or whatever they're doing. So you need to really get right with yourself. And I put a video out there today about getting right with yourself for that reason. The Cancer supermoon has got us looking at our insecurities. It's got us looking at things we couldn't see before. It's got us looking at things that weren't available for us to see before because people had illusions. People had lies going on. People had situations going on, third parties. And now that that's lifting, Mars retrograde is going to have you acting out of turn. You're going to be acting like an Aries. So don't be surprised if your temper flares and you finally tell this person how you're feeling and walk away. But walking away is the right thing to do. And very soon you'll start to feel right with yourself again. You'll start to feel right spiritually. You'll start to feel right completely. But what it's saying is free yourself from this veil you put up. You are having a rare opportunity in a Cancer supermoon for this veil to come down and to show you the bullshit that's going on around you. So it's telling you to let yourself get out of these situations. You have an out. You now have found out and seen what people are doing behind your back or what have you. So we're going to start with pay attention to the red flags because I'm a little bit curious as to what this veil is bringing down. This veil is dropping hard. And I mean, people have been emotional all day. And, you know, I've been on Skype with a lot of people today that are just not feeling like shit's right. And they're starting to see it for what it is in their relationships instead of what they want it to be. And I want to see that for you too. That's why I put that video out. If you haven't watched it, it says get right. You need to get right with yourself in order for this very soon person to come in. You need to free yourself. And don't do it in a way that's harsh right now. Try not to, anyway. Yeah, I see a bunch of you are, this veil is lifting and you're seeing that these people are not who they pretended to be. They offered you a cup of real love, but that cup was an illusion, and you're starting to see that now. Don't stay in it and feel bad and say nothing, Cancer, like you normally do. You crawl in your shell, you hide, you get hurt, but you come out and you forgive. And that's part of the problem. Right now, this Cancer supermoon is telling you it's time to let go. It's time to free yourself. Very soon, you will get that opportunity, but you can't get that opportunity if you're still with somebody who's wrong for you. And you need to understand that. I know you all are sensitive beings. I'm not trying to be harsh. I'm just trying to be real with you. I see a lot of you. Come on, clarify. Usually when I say that and nothing's coming out, I get a story, a huge story. So, as I was saying, I get a huge story that's like 20 cards long. And here it is. Okay. So, Cancer. Yeah, y'all are seeing it. Y'all are seeing this veil drop. And you're seeing that these people are not who they put out there to be. They made you an offer of love. And it was not at all what you expected. For you, it was... Oh, come on. For you, it was a new beginning, you thought. But whoever you met, or whoever you're with, turned out to be somebody that you were not expecting. Not at all. And now that this veil is dropping, I feel like a lot of you are finding yourself in third-party situations. You're finding out that either your significant other is cheating, or because the situation is not what you wanted it to be, you are cheating. The best thing to do now that this veil is dropped is go in and take action. This is a card of action, of new beginning. And you feel like that just got... The King of Swords comes in and he is a nasty energy, okay? He comes in and he slices out whatever does not fit in his life. This is the energy you need to pull in, and you need to cut out what is not necessary in your life. The drama, the third party situation, the relationship that's not good for you, whatever it is, whoever's cheating, y'all need to let go. The veil is dropped. You see it for what it is. Let it go. The next card we have tells me the same thing. There's a lot of trickery here, a lot of illusion. The Magician card can be either a positive or negative card, no matter which way it's turned. In this particular case, it's an illusion. It's an illusion. Someone made a fool out of you. Somebody had you all up in your feelings, offered you that cup of love. You were sincere, or they were sincere, and instead we end up with third-party situations. Instead we end up with a veil that's dropping, and you're really seeing this relationship for what it is. You may be just starting to see this person, and that's why it's cut off so quick. You may be in a relationship with somebody who presented to be something that they weren't. But here is a lot of trickery. There's a lot of fuckery going on here. And somebody made a fool out of you. And you're feeling it. You're feeling it hard. It's happened to the best of us, Cancer. Everybody's been made a fool out of in love. Sometimes when we're in love, we see these red flags. Now let's see if, I always say this, real nails are just as bad as fake ones. A lot of us look past this, babies. A lot of us. We've all been there. So don't be embarrassed that you look past some red flags because you wanted this love to be real. Just move on from it. No one is looking at you like you're a fool. We're all looking at you like everyone around you. I get friends and family supporting you. And some may say I told you so and go down that road that nobody needs to hear. Because when you're down, it's great to be kicked. Everyone knows it's a good time to be kicked when you're down. But you know what? Those people that might be kicking you, whether it be family members or friends saying, I told you so about that person, all you need to say to them is, I'm already down. Do you need to kick me some more? Will it make you feel better? This is not what you thought it was. So somebody's making a fool out of somebody here. Whether it's your cross watchers, I don't care if you're... This is for Sun Cancers, Cancer and the Moon, Venus Cancers, cross watchers, whoever's dating a Cancer, one of y'all got up in someone's feelings and made them a false offer of love, and that's pretty shameful. It's a pretty nasty thing to do because people don't recover from this. And somebody's stepping out on the relationship, whether it be you, Cancer, or whether it be your partner. I'm pulling in that energy like, here's that false offer of love. It's like the elephant in the room. Ain't nobody saying nothing about it. But it's there. It's there. And instead of doing something about it, you've been just going on about your business behind this person's back. Cancer Supermoon is here to tell you there'll be no more of that. You need to deal with it. You need to deal with the emotions of it. You're now, that veil is dropping. So you're now seeing it for what it is. Don't climb back in your shell, Cancer. Speak your truth. Stand in your truth. Just as well as you stand in your feelings, stand in your truth. And tell this person, you hurt me. This is over. I'm done with it. Don't go behind their back and do the same shit they're doing. Or if this is the cross watcher, don't go behind Cancer's back and do the same shit they doing. Stand in your truth. Cancer Supermoon is an unbelievable opportunity to see behind the veil of lies. It's the opportunity to stand in your truth and know your truth. And I see a lot of you are going to come to that. We got the card of Virgo, the Hermit. So what it's saying is don't go crawling in your shell and hide from the situation. After you handle your business, then it's safe to go in your shell and, excuse me, go in your shell and rethink things and get through this supermoon, work out those emotions, because right now you're going to be shut off emotionally. You're going to be, whether this is you or Crosswatcher. Don't run in your shell without resolving this issue. It's going to cause a lot of karma in the backdrop, and you don't want that karma. Karma of a third-party situation is the worst karma to have, because it leaves you in a position for the rest of your life when you do finally fall in love and you do finally find someone that you think you can trust, that they start stepping out on you. That's the way karma works. So you do need to handle this situation and then go in your shell and be shut down emotionally for a little while. You need that. That's what's going to keep you right up here. But get right with yourself. This Ten of Pentacles here, whatever you've been doing, stop doing it. If you're handing out money to your partner or whatever it is that's going on there that would bring this Ten of Pentacles to an end. With the Queen of Cups, with the Hermit card. Whether you're giving this person money who's not emotionally available to you, or whether you're taking money and you're not emotionally available to the other person. Whichever way this is going, it needs to stop. You need to get real with yourself, and then you can crawl in your shell. And you can deal with the hurt that way. Don't hang on to it, Cancer. This is your rare opportunity in a supermoon to let a lot of stuff go. A lot of stuff. Not just what you're going through right now, but a lot of other things. Things you've been dealing with your whole life. Again, a third-party situation. So somebody is stepping out on somebody. And this karma, I don't wish on anybody. I'm sorry. I don't wish this on anybody. This is the worst karma to have, because the minute you step out behind someone's back, karma got you. Because you're going to fall hard for somebody the way this person fell for you. And you're literally going to be heartbroken. And if you don't know what that's like yet, you're going to find out. You have the strength to do it. Maybe some of you are dealing with a Leo. I normally don't do that, but when I see the Leo card pop out and then I see also another fire sign pop out, maybe some of y'all are dealing with a fire sign and you're not used to their harsh behavior, or it's not that they don't love you, it's the way that we come across. We speak our mind directly. We don't beat around the bush. So we speak directly to you about how we're feeling. And then if you're crawling back in your shell, that doesn't help us understand how you're feeling. We don't understand that you're mad at us. Don't do the passive aggressive thing. Looks like y'all are starting to come out of that tower moment. Or you're going to. You're coming out of this third party situation, whether it's going one way or the other. You or your partner. You're coming out of this situation. And you're going to come out on top. Again, we've got Leo and we got Aries. So, although I'm not big on giving signs, I'm inclined to say some of you are dealing with a fire sign and you're hurt by something that maybe they said or did, and they don't even understand that you're mad. They don't even know that you're mad, except that you've retreated into your shell. You're treating them very differently and cold, and they don't know why. If you don't talk to somebody and tell them, hey, this hurt my feelings, they don't know. Especially with a fire sign, we are so bold. Between Aries and Leo, we just speak what's on our mind, and it's not necessarily to hurt your feelings. It's to get off our chest whatever we got going on. And in our mind, you're adult enough to turn around and say, okay, well, let's have a conversation about that. That's what you need to be doing in this supermoon. Not stepping out. This is the second card I have on somebody stepping out on this relationship. So if you are with a fire sign and you're thinking about stepping out on them because they hurt your feelings in some way, think first that maybe they don't know how they hurt your feelings. They just speak their truth. They stand in their truth. Fire signs are very honest people. Very honest. And when I see Leo reversed and Aries upright, with the tower in the middle, this tells me that there was a tower moment where maybe A fire sign may hurt your feelings. Or it could be someone pulling in fire sign energy. They said something that hurt your feelings, and rather than addressing it, you pulled into your crabby shell and you haven't come out since. And this person does not understand why you're upset with them. People aren't mind readers. Not everyone anyway. This is a big no-no. And I know that y'all are really good at stepping out on your relationships, because when you get hurt, you don't know what to do. You feel like you can't turn to the person that hurt you, so you turn to someone else. Don't do it. If you love this person, you need to be honest with them. And I can't say they'll give you a second chance, but that supermoon is there for you to get out all of those emotions that you have been storing away in your little crabby shell. And that crabby shell gets really full sometimes, so I'm not even sure how y'all pull in there. You got issues going on in there. It's like your little home is full of drama. Next card we have is very soon. So that was your past card. This is your recent past, things that have been going on that you've been trying to figure out. This is your now card. It says very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. It's telling you to take advantage of the supermoon. Okay, so this is a very strong message because we got all the same cards that just fell out in succession. And I want you to see this. So we got, you feel you were made a fool of. We got trickery. We got bad behavior. We got possible bad money situation. You may be giving this person money, or they, whatever. Money is involved. You're shut off emotionally, and you need to be. But after and after and after you deal with the problem, you have a very rare opportunity right now with this supermoon to cry it out, to get it out, to talk to friends about it. Use this opportunity to get rid of all that baggage that's inside your shell. We got the Emperor again. We got the Tower again. And guess what? We got Leo again. This all just fell out in succession after I shuffled the deck. So now we're going to really shuffle this deck, because when that happens, that tells me that's a huge message to you guys, Cancer. You really need to take advantage of this. And if you're in a relationship where neither one of you is stepping out, you need to start talking to your partner about them hurting your feelings. Say to them, that hurt my feelings. I didn't appreciate the way you said that. Or the way you said that came off harsh. Whatever it is you have to say it. Stand in your truth and get right in your spirit. Or these karmic relationships are going to keep coming around. That's just the way it is. Karmic relationships are no fun. Because if you don't stand in your truth in this, you're going to keep dating the same person with a different face. Same personality, different face. And some of y'all are probably already finding that. So, come on, spirits. I would like you to clarify. Thank you. I would like you to clarify for Cancer for the month of July. Happy birthday, by the way. I'm giving a discount on Cancer readings for y'all birthday. I'm sorry I'm late, but having pneumonia in both your lungs and sepsis and being in the hospital for a few days and then having to go back to the hospital the next day kind of leaves you behind a little bit. So I'm sorry I'm just getting to y'all. If you want to book a reading, my email is trinity32719@hotmail.com. Title it Cancer Birthday Half Off Reading or something to that effect. Alright, let's clarify for Cancer. It always comes out like that. I can't figure it out. So this is for your very soon card, Cancer. Come on, clarify for Cancer. We're almost there, guys. Three more, please. Not 9. 3. I actually got what I asked for this time. All right, Cancer. So, for very soon, I see some of y'all are going to get this right. You're getting your affairs in order. Your home is going to be abundant. It's going to be a place where people want to be. You're pulling in that earth energy. You're pulling in that energy that's very... She's a caretaker. This woman is a caretaker. And it almost looks like you could be meeting somebody, male or female, that's a caretaker, that's going to try and help you. But you need to resolve your current situation first. I can't say that enough. That's the message that keeps coming through, is tell Cancer, resolve their current situation before moving on to something else. Because you have some good things coming around the corner, Cancer. It looks like there might be somebody there that's willing to be there for you. Help with finances. Help get everything back on track. Help get everything right. This could be a job. This could be a job offer. Because I see a victory card here. So this could be a job offer where this helps get everything right. But you need to get you right. This could also be somebody that you're meeting. Which this would be victorious because you're meeting the right kind of person for yourself by getting right, getting real with yourself. Ending things the way you should is going to bring in that good karma. You're at the end of your journey here. Except this time it's not reversed, where it's showing that your financial and your home situation is messed up. So if you get right with this, and you use this opportunity, this is going to be victorious for you. It's going to be fruitful. It's going to be abundance. You're going to have abundance in your home, in your life, your heart, your mind, your soul. But you've got to get right. You've got to do it the right way. I'm sorry. The next cards we have. 2 of Swords reversed. And it looks like a lot of y'all are using this super moon to take that blindfold off, and oftentimes this card reminds me of the moon. You're taking your blindfold off to the secrets. You're taking that elephant in the room, being like, hey, listen, this is not working for me. This is how I feel. And for some of you, this is a huge transition because you don't talk about how you feel. You just crawl inside and get mad and do what you do. Third-party situations, or talking to other people about it, but never telling your partner why you're upset. And then like 3 months later, you're like, well, 3 months ago you said, and that person's like, huh? They don't even remember what you're talking about. This is a big transition for you, and it's good. If you do it the right way, Cancer, this is a good transition for you. You've got the Star card. You got a Wish card there. So you're coming out of being blind to situations and trickery. This is your supermoon right here. Excuse me. This is your supermoon right here. You're taking that blindfold off. You're dropping those swords and realizing that you need to transition. It's time for you to ascend. And you have the supermoon opportunity to do it. It's right there. You've got a Wish card there. But you need to transition. You need to change. You need to look at the way you're doing things and wondering why that same person keeps showing up, or why your karma is the way that it is, and change that shit. Get it changed. You have such an opportunity, and I can't even continue to keep saying that to you. Like, how important it is that y'all get it right, and you do it right, and you get the right karma from it. Because this is all on the card of I hate trying to get cards off this table. Very soon. Someone's coming to you very soon. So it could be a good job opportunity. It could be a good man or woman that helps you get out of that financial bind that you're in. It could be a new job opportunity if you're unemployed or if you're employed, because it's showing an abundance of money coming in. So if you're waiting for money, if you do things right, looks like you'll be traveling. Looks like you'll be doing the things that you want to do. You've made a decision here on how you want to handle things. Handle it right. Otherwise, you're right back where you started. You got the King of Pentacles reversed, and he's not very nice. He, in the upright position, is a caretaker. However, in the reverse position, this man neglects his responsibilities. So some of you may be dealing with someone who neglects their responsibilities. They're immature. They don't do what they're supposed to do. They don't take care of their garden of life. And you're making that decision to leave. You've chosen what you want to do, and it's leave. So either you or your partner is not making good decisions. They're not being reliable. They're not being steady. They're not being the way they should be in a relationship. And you're choosing to leave. Because this right here is stability. In the background, you see the castle. But she's holding on to all her treasures. She's sitting on her treasure chest, and she's holding on to her heart, her soul, and her mind. That's what she's holding on to. And she's leaving this all behind. That's stability, because this person can't seem to get it right. So here's two choice cards. You're choosing to leave, and you're choosing to leave. So leave right. If you're going to leave, leave right. Don't hang on to that person to have your cake and eat it too. Cross watchers, same thing. I'm going to ball you out too. Do it right. Last card you have is free yourself. Which I've already said, it's time to take back control of your life. I've already said it's time for you to get up and make changes. You saw the death card. You saw transition. You saw all the things you're supposed to be doing. Jump on this opportunity. Get rid of all that old baggage that you be carrying around with you in your shell. Because you don't express yourself when you're upset. You ball it all up inside. And that's not healthy for y'all, babies. That's not healthy. You need to let it out. Every time. When I say let it out, it lets it out all right. And this is in your future position, and it gave me the exact number of cards. So, again, with the third party, these third parties, somebody is making the wrong decisions. Third party. No new beginning mentally. Third party. And there's another third party down here. So some of y'all are just stepping out rather than addressing the issue. You need to address the issue. Because whatever you're doing, that person's going to carry with them for life. And they may not heal from it. So break it off. The decision is there to be made. You're stagnating because you don't want to make that decision. But there's third party situations all over these cards. This is like the 6th time it came up. This is a third party and a decision to be made. This is the card of Gemini. So although you see two people, Gemini is the twins. One of them is Gemini. And I'm not talking literally, it could be. But I mean, you see two people, but remember, this is the card of Gemini, so it's 3. That's 3 people. And it speaks of making a big decision. And here again, third party. But mental stagnation, being stuck, don't know what to do. There's no new beginning there because you're not making a decision. Whichever one of you it is, need to get it right. Get right with yourself and get right with your partner. This karma is no joke. You may think I'm kidding now, but when you start dating the same person over and over again with the same face and the same attitude and the same bullshit, you'll see. Or when you finally fall in love head over heels for somebody and they start stepping out on you because this is what you put out into the universe, you'll see. You get what you give. And if you're given in the universe, if you're putting out third-party situations, that's what you're going to get back. Again, I always see this as a card of third-party situation. Options. I see it in different ways than other readers do. This is usually almost a wish card when read with other cards. But this card says that you're making the wrong decisions. And you know it. Judgment, reversed. You're making the wrong decisions, Cancer. You're showing up in your own reading. This is your card. Thank you for showing up. I appreciate it. But you're showing up and you're stuck. You're making the wrong decisions. Options, 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 and way too many options. And you're not picking the right ones. So, whether it's you or the cross watcher, you need to get this right. Because even your own card is coming in upside down. You're upside down right now. Use the supermoon. Speak your truth. Stand in your feelings. Tell people how you feel. Don't crawl in your shell. Be strong. And the people who piss you off, pinch them. That's what you got claws for. Pinch the shit out of them. Let them have it. For once in your Cancer life, would it not be good to just go off on somebody who deserved it and let them have it? Just curious. Because I'm an Aries with a Leo rising. A Leo moon. And I do it all the time. Makes me feel pretty damn good. Listen to your intuition. You're ignoring the red flags. And this is for free yourself. This is what you need to do to free yourself from all this baggage. Listen to your intuition. Only then and only then, when you get all of this cleared up. This is a woman, or could be a man, who's independent. They have harvested their garden of life. They have taken care of it so well that they're just sitting there and choosing to be single until the right person comes along. This is the Nine of Pentacles. This is the abundance card. You've done the work. You could say that your garden of life is well fed. You're well fed here. You're just waiting at this point because you did it right. And you did the work. You addressed the elephant in the room. You used the supermoon energy to get out everything. But you're not listening to your intuition. That's the last step to getting it right. Here's your victory card. Take a look at that. The last thing you need to do is listen to your intuition to get it right. And be sitting in your garden of life. Waiting because you've already harvested. You've done all those good things. You reaped in all that good karma. It's a victory for you. And this is for free yourself. So I'm giving you the keys. It's a matter of using them, guys. It's a matter of using them. All you have to do is use those keys. The supermoon, stand in your truth, stand in your feelings, and get right with yourself and whoever it is that you're with. Your messages from the angels, Mystique. Keep charging ahead and don't take no for an answer. Expect miraculous solutions to appear. So when you get right with yourself, everything starts to fall into place. Vanessa, to make your decision, ask yourself, which way brings me closer to my divine purpose? Which way takes me away from it? The way that takes you closer is all of the things I just said, including listening to your intuition when something is wrong. Don't ignore the red flags. When someone tells you who they are, believe them. And they'll tell you who they are by their actions, how they care about you. Caressa, you are at the end of a cycle in your life. Call upon your angels to comfort you and to guide you to your next step. Happiness awaits you now. You guys got this in the bag if you just do what you're supposed to do. Do it the right karma way, guys. Do it the right karmic way. And I'm telling you, you got this in the bag. You got some good stuff coming around the corner. But not if you crawl in that little crabby shell. Oshana, take action. You're in touch with your truth in this situation. And you need to trust your gut and lovingly assert yourself, which is exactly what I have been saying through this whole reading. Now, no, I didn't read through these cards when I went through and picked them. I picked them very quickly. They were popping out of the deck, and I said, let me get this started because I'm pulling in major Cancer energy with this move. This is everything I just told you. This is what you need to do. Follow your gut, stand in your truth, and get right. Celeste, a happy move to a new home or place of employment is in the works. This movement will usher in positive new energy. So like I was saying, if you're out of work, you may be getting a job offer. If you are currently employed, you may be getting a promotion, a raise, or you may be getting help from somebody. Somebody that you meet may help you get out of this situation that you're in financially. Which is weird for Cancer, because Cancer normally has a nest egg. So whatever's going on, Mars retrograde is probably to blame. It's a good time to give birth to new ideas and situations in your life. Isaiah, I am watching over you, guiding you, and protecting you during these changes. All you got to do is ask for help from the angels. Ask out loud. It may sound silly, but you know what? It works. Ask out loud to the archangels to help you get through whatever tough times you're going through. And suddenly, when you get right, you follow your gut and you stand in your truth and you stand in your feelings and you tell people how you feel, all of this opens up to you. I can promise you. That's all I got for y'all today. I'm not trying to be harsh with you or hurt your feelings. You know, I know that y'all are sensitive. But at the same time, I want to see you take advantage of the opportunity that is in front of you. You literally, all you have to do, Cancer, is reach out and grab it. It's right there, babies. That happiness is right there. You just need to get in your truth with whoever you're with. Or if it's not you stepping out, then this party, you need to get right with this party and let them go. The keys are all there. I provided them for you, and I just hope that you use them. Because keys like this don't come around all the time to happiness. Like, here's your path to happiness. Here's your treasure map. I wish someone would hand me a treasure map to happiness. Y'all are lucky. Alright, so my next reading is going to be Leo. Y'all take care. This is Kelly from the Queen Bee Tarot, the crazy girl from Boston. Like, share, subscribe. Definitely leave comments. Definitely. But most of all, you know, I'm trying to spread a community of love here. So spread the love, spread the channel, and don't forget that your readings are half off because it's your birthday. I got a niece that's Gemini. I got a brother-in-law that's a Gemini. I got a sister that's a Gemini. Excuse me, a Gemini. Woo! Gemini's popping in my head for some reason. Y'all are probably up to no good. But Cancer. I have a niece that's a Cancer. I have a brother-in-law that's a Cancer. I have a sister that's a Cancer. I got Cancers all around me. And I hope that they take this ticket to really unveil what's going on. Get real with it and get happy. That's all I got for y'all. I'll catch you on the flip.